Welcome to History's Mysterious Minds, where we venture into the shadowy realms where history intertwines with myth and reality blurs with the unknown. Tonight, we delve into the wilds of North America, where dense forests and misty mountains conceal secrets that have eluded discovery for centuries. A creature, half man, half beast, has been whispered about in hushed tones around campfires and in the pages of old journals. It walks upright, leaves massive footprints, and is known by many names: Sasquatch, Yeti. This is the enduring mystery of Bigfoot, a legend that continues to captivate and confound. The tale of Bigfoot traces back to indigenous cultures across North America. Tribes such as the Stiziles, Kwakwakawaku, and Nushanulth have long spoken of a large, hairy man inhabiting the wilderness. These stories often carry significant moral and ethical lessons, emphasizing the importance of respecting nature and living in harmony with the environment. The term Sasquatch itself is derived from the Sales word Saskets, meaning wild man, highlighting the deep-rooted cultural significance of this figure in indigenous traditions. The modern Bigfoot legend gained widespread attention in 1958 when Jerry Crew, a bulldozer operator in Northern California, discovered a series of massive human-like footprints near Bluff Creek. Measuring 16 inches long, these prints were unlike anything Crew had ever seen. He took casts of the tracks and presented them to a local newspaper, which ran the story under the headline "Giant Footprints Puzzle Residents." This incident marked the birth of the term Bigfoot and ignited a wave of interest in the creature. In 1967, Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin filmed a brief clip near Bluff Creek, California, capturing what they claimed was a female Bigfoot walking through a clearing. The footage, known as the Patterson-Gimlin film, has been the subject of intense debate. Some experts argue that the creature's gait and anatomy suggest authenticity, while others believe it's a hoax. Despite the controversy, the film remains one of the most iconic pieces of evidence in Bigfoot lore and continues to fuel discussions about the creature's existence. In 1924, a group of gold prospectors in Washington state reported a violent encounter with gorilla men in a gorge now known as Ape Canyon. The miners claimed that after one of them shot at a Sasquatch, a group of its companions retaliated by throwing rocks at their cabin throughout the night. The miners survived the ordeal, but the incident left them shaken. While some skeptics suggest the miners fabricated the story, others believe it was a genuine encounter with an unknown creature. While Bigfoot is predominantly associated with the Pacific Northwest, similar creatures have been reported in other regions. In the southeastern United States, particularly Florida, sightings of a creature known as the skunk ape have been documented. Described as a foul-smelling ape-like being, the skunk ape is said to inhabit the swamps and forests of the region. Witnesses have reported glimpses of the creature, often accompanied by a strong, unpleasant odour, leading to its distinctive name. In 1976, Peter Byrne, director of the Bigfoot Information Center and Exhibition in Oregon, sent the FBI a package containing hair samples believed to be from Bigfoot. The FBI analysed the samples and concluded that they were from a deer family, specifically a mule deer. This investigation by the federal agency lent a degree of legitimacy to the Bigfoot phenomenon, even though the findings did not support the creature's existence. The FBI's involvement highlighted the seriousness with which some researchers approach the mystery. The Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, BFRO, was established in 1995 to investigate and document sightings of Bigfoot. The organization collects reports from witnesses, conducts field investigations, and maintains a database of encounters. BFRO has been instrumental in promoting the study of Bigfoot and has contributed to the ongoing debate about the creature's existence. Their efforts have brought together enthusiasts and researchers dedicated to uncovering the truth behind the legend. While many Bigfoot sightings are reported with sincerity, some have been debunked as hoaxes or misidentifications. In some cases, individuals have admitted to fabricating evidence such as footprints or photographs to perpetuate the legend. Additionally, misidentifications of known animals, like bears standing on their hind legs, have been suggested as explanations for some sightings. These instances have fueled skepticism and debate within the Bigfoot community and among the general public. Bigfoot has become a staple in popular culture, appearing in numerous films, television shows, and books. From horror movies to comedies, the creature's image has been adapted and reimagined in various forms. The 1987 film Harry and the Hendersons portrayed Bigfoot as a gentle giant, while other media have depicted it as a terrifying monster. This widespread representation has solidified Bigfoot's place in the collective imagination and ensured its continued relevance in entertainment. Despite numerous reports and pieces of alleged evidence, definitive proof of Bigfoot's existence remains elusive. Researchers continue to search for physical evidence, such as hair samples, footprints, and DNA, to substantiate claims. Advances in technology, like trail cameras and DNA analysis, have been employed in the search. However, conclusive evidence has yet to be found, leaving the question of Bigfoot's existence open to interpretation and debate. The concept of a large ape-like creature is not unique to North America. Similar legends exist in other parts of the world. In the Himalayas, the Yeti is said to inhabit the snowy peaks, while in the Russian Far East, the Almas is reported to be a wild man of the mountains. These global myths share common themes, suggesting a universal fascination with the idea of undiscovered creatures lurking in remote regions. The similarities between these legends raise. In 2000, a group of Bigfoot researchers in Washington state discovered a large, unusual imprint in the mud, which they believed to be evidence of Bigfoot. The cast, known as the Skookum cast, 3.5 by 5 feet, and displayed features resembling a large upright creature. However, subsequent analysis suggested that the imprint was more likely the result of an elk wallowing in the mud. Despite this, the Skookum cast remains a topic of debate among enthusiasts and skeptics alike, illustrating the challenges in interpreting evidence related to Bigfoot. In 1884, a Canadian newspaper published a story about a gorilla captured near Yale, British Columbia. The creature named Jacko was described as a gorilla, not a Sasquatch. However, the story gained traction among Bigfoot enthusiasts, who later cited it as evidence of Sasquatch's existence. The Jacko story has been featured in various documentaries and books about cryptids. While some view it as a legitimate encounter, others consider it a hoax or misidentification, highlighting the complexities in distinguishing genuine sightings from fabrications. In 1969, near Bossburg, Washington, large human-like tracks with a distinctive crippled right foot were discovered. Dubbed the Bossburg Cripple Foot, these tracks were believed by some to be evidence of an injured Bigfoot. The discovery reignited interest in Sasquatch sightings in the area. However, subsequent investigations failed to find conclusive evidence, and the tracks were dismissed by some as hoaxes or misidentifications. The Bossburg Cripple Foot remains a curious episode in the ongoing search for Bigfoot. Despite numerous reports and pieces of alleged evidence, definitive proof of Bigfoot's existence remains elusive. Researchers continue to search for physical evidence, such as hair samples, footprints, and DNA, to substantiate claims. Advances in technology, like trail cameras and DNA analysis, have been employed in the search. However, conclusive evidence has yet to be found, leaving the question of Bigfoot's existence open to interpretation and debate. The search continues, fueled by curiosity and the enduring mystery. The legend of Bigfoot endures, captivating the imagination and sparking debate. Whether viewed as a myth, a misidentification, or a genuine unknown species, the stories and evidence continue to intrigue. As long as there are forests to explore and mysteries to unravel, the search for Bigfoot will persist, keeping the enigma alive for future generations. Thank you for exploring the unknown with us. If today's mystery sparked your curiosity, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share history's mysterious minds. We uncover the strange, the lost, and the stories time tried to bury. Until next time, stay curious. Because history doesn't forget, it waits.